I'm going to set it up on my iPad in a minute. I'm just trying to finish my. Oh, there you go. It's finished. My other video that went out today. So now I can set it up, which is what I'm just going to do now. Make sure you're in live chat, guys, and don't forget the dummies, please. So it is 8:15 a.m. on a Tuesday morning here for me in Melbourne, Australia. So yeah, so move my chair forward a bit. I didn't get the amount of stockings done that I wanted to do before I went to bed last night. I didn't even finish the one that I have on my needles, which I will do now because I'm on the last row of knit and then I'm casting off. And then I can sew that up. Then I can sew that one up. Hey Eden. Eden, no. Hi Dorothy, how are you? I thought it was Eden. I saw Eden's name. Hi Dorothy, how are you? Hi DK Jen. It was a quick glance out of my my eye to my iPad, and I thought I saw Eden, not Dorothy. Sorry about that. Eden will come in when she needs to. She'll probably watch Home and Away first. Did you get your parcel all set up, Jen, from yesterday? Hey, Marshallie, how are you? Hey, Miss Lisa and Eden and everybody in chat, what's up? We're just having a bit of a chit chat and crafting while we're going along. I'm just finishing off the Christmas stocking that I should have had finished yesterday. So now I'm going to be casting off and then I'll sew it up. And then that's that one down. I think that will make number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Yeah, Eden will probably be in a minute, Marshallie, or I think she ended up, sounded like she went to the toilet, but in her room, so she might be coming up now because I did say to her I was going to go live. So, and everything, so in that, so I got a little bit of black that might go on my scrap blanket, but it won't get far, so it will be enough to go on there. If not, well, I can make a bag up and put it to the op shop for them to sell as scraps. Marshally's saying, "Hi, Miss Jennifer, and how are you? Hugs, hugs." And Jennifer's had I think, a productive day. She had a parcel, and she was going to clean her craft room. That's my ambition to one day. A huge house where 2 bedrooms each. One can be my craft room where I can have all my yarn and everything set up for when I need to do my lives. But I better win lotto 5 times, I think, to get a house like that. That would be nice. I'm back. Had to reboot as had no keyboard. Oh, okay. Don't you just hate that when you've got to do that? My computer will tell me to I've got to restart. I'm thinking, no, not well. I'm halfway through a live. You could have told me before I started, and then I could have done. How you Eden? Hello, Lisa, Nits, and everyone in the chat. There you go, Marshall Eden's in now. Eden Blind Stitches said hello to you, but just before you come in. If you scroll back up to the top. So I wasn't sure if you watch Home and Away Home and Away first. Eden or come in. Hello, Miss Marshallie said, Jennifer. And Marshallie said, I'm working on my Marley Bird crochet along with Racine, and I also started a mass stitch chevron blanket, and I have to finish the Happy 5 Square Blanket by Yarn, the Yarn Attic. Oh, okay. I know people were doing it. Jen saying hello to Dorothy, and Eden saying hello to Blind Stitches. I heard people talking about Yarn Attic doing one of those. It's not been in. I've not been in long before. I won't be in for long. I've got be from the football. Oh, okay. And did you win? Did your team win? Hi, Dorothy said, Eden, I'm working on my top. Oh, beautiful. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good Monday. Yes, I hope that you guys in the US and the UK are having a good Monday. We are 8:21 on a Tuesday morning. So I hope you guys, your Mondays have been good. Jennifer went to the football that we call soccer, and she went to watch her football/soccer team play. I'm not sure if they won. I hope they did. I'll be watching Home and Away later. Okay. Yes, okay. I wasn't sure if you were going to watch it now or later. So, hi, Eden said DK Jen. That's all right. I wasn't sure if you'll watch it before the live or after. So, you're going to watch it later. And Nightbot's thanking DJ Jen for hanging out with me today, which is good. Coffee in my cup. A hot coffee or your iced coffee? Eden. I hope it's your probably iced coffee. O to O, which is better than okay. Nil, which is better than losing. Yes, you didn't lose and you didn't win. You come a draw. Well, my AFL football team won yesterday, being on Easter Monday. But by the sounds of it, they shouldn't have won at all. With the other team being, I think 20 points or 13 points in front. Oh, hot drink. Hope you didn't spill any coming upstairs. Should have waited and I would have made it for you. Because I would have had one with you. It's all right. It's all right. Just wish you had waited. Hey, Bridget, how are you? How is the crew going? Miss Penelope and Miss Gemma and Miss Fawn, or princesses? I hope they're going well. I'm just sewing up my. Eden's saying hello to Bridget. I'm just sewing up my stocking while we're chatting. So that way that's that one done, and then there's just 4 more to do. Then so which is what I'm doing. So yeah, okay, everyone is doing well. I'm heading out. Go trying to pick up some treats. Oh, you're heading into town. Hi, Bridget. Said DK. Yum. What sort of treats are you going to get? Yummy treats, I hope. Oh, that's cool, Bridget said, Eden. That is cool. Don't worry, guys, I'm not putting my stuff on the floor. I've got a bin underneath my table. So in that way, I don't have to get. Eden's asking for a joke. And it says it was so cold yesterday my computer froze. My own fault though. I left too many windows open. Hello, Lisa said Noe. Hi Noe, how are you? Carrot, squash, and banana said Bridget. Oh, carrots, bananas, and squash. Hello, Noe said Eden. Are you going to be making something out of those ones, out of them, Bridget, or is that for the piggies and the goat? And you drive safely, please. Hey, Eden said Noe. Please drive safely, because there are idiots out on the road. It doesn't matter what country you live in, there's always idiots out on the road. So you drive carefully, please. And Nightbot's saying thank you to DK Jen for hanging out with me today. Just cooking them up for the girls. Okay. Yeah. Homemade treats for the girls. That's good. Oh, did Lydia come in, did she? Hey Lydia, how are you? How's things with you? How was work? And DK Jen saying hi to Lydia. I'll have some too because I love my veggies. Oh, good on you. I'm out back tending to my garden, said Noe. Ooh, I hope you got some nice veggies growing. And Eden said hello to Lydia, and Lydia saying hello to Jen. Jen's saying for a joke, what do you call your friend who stands in the hole? Phil. You know what? You are hilarious this morning. You're on the board. Let's see what I come up with. Joke. And let's see what I get. What sort of a joke that I get with Nightbot. Because he's had some good ones today. Why do mathematics hate the US? Because it's indivisible. Well, that's true. That is so true. They are indivisible. Divisible. Didn't have to work today. Oh, cool. That's good, Lydia. So you can sit down, relax, and do some of your daisy key rings that are really really nice. You were doing such a good job with your daisy key rings, Lydia. They are beautiful. Hey Eden said Lydia, my poor wildflowers are trying too hard to grow that they're uprooting themselves. Oh no. Is that supposed to happen? I've never grown wildflowers. Oh no, that just wow. I hope you can get them worked out. Can you replant them so they can't do that to themselves? And Nightbot is reminding us what is in your cup, and please remember to hydrate. That's how much of the black I've got left. And I still got 4 more to make. But I do have another black. So this one, does it say? Yeah, here, black. It's on the knitting yarn. So I can use that one next. That's a shame, knowing that that's what your wildflower, your wildflowers are doing to you. That's not fair. Why can't they be good flowers and do what they're supposed to be doing? Grow straight and not injuring themselves. Well, lucky enough, I've got another black one to go on to doing what I need to do. Or else I would have been making a visit up to Spotlight, which is what I need to go and do because I noticed I don't have any navy blue. I only need 2 skeins. Eden said, Lisa, can we have another coffee after the live? Well, we might. We need to go up to Spotlight to get 2 skeins of navy blue yarn, and I've got a little bit of the gift voucher left, and I've got a $5 voucher as well, so I might do that after the live. What are you saying, Eden? I heard you saying something. I heard you saying something through the wall. So, good on you. Yeah, I need two navy blues, so I can do the Carlton football stockings. Actually, I might get 3 because I've got to remember I got to do the cords. I've got to do the cords. So I'll need to go and get 3. But I'll get 2 to start off with. And I'll do the 10 cords first. Hey, Suzanne, how are you? She says, hello. How are you been? So, like I said, once I've done my life, I'll go up to Spotlight. Well, it's free transport. Well, I don't scan on to go up anyway any other day, so that's, well, the month of April we have get 4 navy blues. All right, $12, $16 worth, you reckon? Okay. Well, that's true because I can use the blue in a different scrap blanket. I'll make more hats out of them to what's left. I want to tell you that your volume of recording videos are very low. Oh, Suzanne, some of them will be because depending on the time of day that I do them, my volume is up really loud, but if I do them late at night, I've got to be careful how loud I've got to talk. So I do apologise if they are low, because where I live, the walls around me are very, very thin, so it makes it hard to talk any louder. And DK Jen said hello to Suzanne, so I do apologise for that. Hi DK said Suzanne, so I do apologise for that. It's only because the walls are very thin. The volume on live stream is perfect. Oh, okay. I normally have my volume up loud and is up loud, so it might not be where maybe I'm not talking loud enough. I can help you with that. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm talking like I am now, so I don't know why it's down low. But thank you for telling me that, Suzanne. Well, at least one good thing is you can put closed captions up if you're having trouble hearing. So that's so Eden will have to help me with that, will she? And tell me what I'm making sure that they're all up loud. I know I always have my iPad up loud. That I do always have up loud. You're okay, Lisa. Thanks, Eden. Said Suzanne. You're okay. Yeah, no, sometimes depending on what time of day that I do my lives, if I do them, my videos, if I'm doing them really late, late at night, sometimes I might come across soft. I'm not sure. We can put it in the iMovie and max out the volume. Oh, okay. We can do that too. That's a good idea. I forgot about doing. I have problems doing the iMovie. So if I do my videos, I'll get Eden to do them on the iMovie through the iMovie. Because I'll be talking about these stockings when I'm done. Hey Timmy, hi Lisa Love and Eden. Dropped my thumb off. I'm babysitting my grandchildren via the phone, but saw you're on. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I'll be on probably just for the hour because I really want to get up to my local spotlight. The music was a bit loud. Which music? In the videos? Or the music that I often play on here? Because the music's what DK Chen saying, hi to Timmy, watch your blanket video to hear how low your voice was. All right, hang on, let me pause you. I'll put you on, I'll turn the speaker off and I'll go and have a Hey, you mean the one that went up today, Suzanne? Because I thought I sounded like I was up loud enough. But then it was daytime, so I think no. Oh, you know what? As Eden said, she'll be right back. That's okay, Timmy. You can watch the replay later. Hey, DK Jen. Here. Be right back. Oh, the one on here. I have it turned down. Does it get a bit too loud? I'll have to turn it down a little bit more then. The earlier live. Oh, okay. I can turn that. I can turn that one down. All right. Here, Jen. Let's have a look, and you can tell me if it's low enough for you. You tell me how it is. How's that, Jen? Does that sound low enough for you, Jen? I hope so. Bridget said sometimes YouTube can glitch and mess the volume of the video quality. If you leave out and come back to the video, it might correct itself. Oh, okay, because I thought I was talking loud enough. Oh, that's okay, Jen. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. That's okay. That's loud enough. All right. I'm glad that I like you the way you guys are saying, because I think I'm talking loud enough in my videos. And then sometimes too, I thought I was talking that. Okay, I would leave it at that. That is sitting on 33. So, all right. At least we got that sorted. That one is okay. So, okay. So we got the music sorted, and that's which is good. And then, oh, I better plug my computer in. Oh, he will go flat, and you will not have enough. I'm just glad that you guys are honest. So, all right, let's see if that is. All right, let's see if we can get another joke. I'm glad that you guys are telling me about it. I thought I was actually talking loud enough. Maybe I don't know. What was the more important invention than the first telephone? The second. Nightbot, you told us that one the other day. Hey man, you need to come up with some new jokes. We had that one Sunday or something. Right, yeah, okay. Thank you for telling me that, guys. Now that we've got the music, how's your day so far? It's been, well, seeing that I've been live for 27 minutes, not too bad. And getting in before the neighbours start. So, Suzanne's asked for a joke. I've been trying to come up with a dad joke about momentum, but I just can't seem to get it going. And later on, I will do another live, and I'm going to try and make it a bit longer because I won't be doing a live in the morning. Being when Suzanne's laughing, being Wednesday morning, I'm going to go and meet my friend and her granddaughter tomorrow. So I'll probably do a video. I might do a little bit of a video as I'm going in to put up while I'm going in. So Eden's said a joke. Velcro, what a ripoff. Yep. I agree with that one. Velcro is a ripoff. But where would we be without the Velcro to make that ripoff noise? That is a good one. He does come up with some good jokes, though. Which is good. So I'm just sewing it up now. So tomorrow, hopefully, I might get a couple of while I'm waiting. If I get in there into the city early enough, I might be able to get some train video for you guys while I'm out and get some photos as well while I'm there. Nightbot is recycling his jokes. That's what I think, Eden. especially about the telephone one. A couple of girls got into a scuffle just now. Oh, why didn't you film it? As- that would have been nice to see some squirrels in a scruffle. What were they fighting over? A girl, or all those nut things that they eat? That would have been a sight to see. Man, what a sight that would have been to see. I think the only scuffle things that we see around here would be cats, especially the tomcats, marking their territory. Eden's saying no with a wave of her hands and that. So I was building a fence for the wildflowers. Oh, okay. Maybe they didn't like the way you're building your fence. Maybe when they wanted to scuffle. Typical though of them. All right, now I just got to put my cord on there, and then that's that one done. Happy Easter to all the Americans, definitely. Well, they'll be on Easter Monday if they celebrate Easter Monday. So after this one, I have one, two, I've got four left. So four eye cords left, which I use a size 4mm hook, and I do 30 stitches. And if people wanted them custom made and wanted them a little bit longer, I could go 40. I've never done it on a with 40 before. So which one I want to do, I might try that with the 40 actually. Which I might try next time. Okay, um, I don't know what they were fighting about. One is hanging by his hind legs with a branch eating mulberries. Oh, okay. Easter is over. Over. Okay. Lydia's saying Easter's for knitters. How many stitches do you cast on in worsted weight yarn for adult size hats? Suzanne, with the hat that I do, because I think your worsted weight yarn is my 8-ply, I do 106 stitches. I've got a pattern. Um, please, okay. Hello Sam. Whoops, wrong keyboard. Um, I do with the with hey Eden said Sam. With the hat pattern that I do 106 stitches. I do 10 rows of the rib. Then I do 26 rows of knit and purl, and that's when I start casting off. Sam just sent me a message. Can you please send her the link? I just did. Hey, Eden said Sam. I just did Eden because I did see her say please in the chat. So it's I just sent it, so she should have it now. So yeah, I got it. Sent it. She's got it. Baby, she's got it. We're not going into the rest of that song. Oh, I got a doorbell. This will be my friend Sam from the other side of town.
With injuries.
Ugh. What are you going to do with that Maggie girl?
Oh, I don't know. Sell her. Or pay someone to take her.
Oh man.
Oh dear. She comes around this way, which is over my dressing table, to come onto the chair. But she doesn't like, for some reason, she's decided she doesn't like to go on the back of the chair anymore.
Okay.
So she tries to jump from a slippery wooden dresser across my lap onto the other side of the chair where she likes to lay. But Joey was laying there. And when she misjudges, she panics because she slips. And I've got it all over, and I've got a bruise that's going to come up there. And I've even got a scratch through my dress onto my boob, but I won't show you that one.
Oh man. Cats, hey.
She needs her claws clipped, clearly. And can I show you what I made?
Oh, okay. Hang on. We'll put you. Let me just put my needle through and I'll put you high.
Yeah, no worries.
Because I don't. Oh, hang on. What have they done here? Always doing something. There you go.
Well, I made this one a while ago, okay? And I did this stretchy binding. Hang on, let me find the other sample of the stretchy binding. This is crocheted. It's not knitted, it's crocheted. So it's really recoils quite well. And it's a very stretchy binding. So I put that onto this hat. And I'd made another hat and I hadn't done the binding. I keep calling it binding. I think it's meant to be, I should call it cuff. Anyway, and so I finally did a video showing how this is done. It's a really long video because I've shown every stitch for 2 rounds so that people can really get it, because it's a little bit tricky and it takes a little bit of time to get into the ribbon, but I'm really pleased how they turned out. So there's 2 hats for Christmas.
Oh, beautiful.
Done.
And Eden said she'll take Maggie.
I don't think your mum would have let you take Maggie,
No, no
Eden.
cats allowed. Dream the cat's claws. Suzanne saying, Jen saying, hi, Sam. No, he said, yeah, I've done with my tiny little wildflower fence. Good on you. No, he said, oh, yeah. No, he just watched two squirrels having an argument.
Oh, you know what I was watching at that time? You know what I thought I heard you say? 2 schools having an argument. And I thought, and then you're going, well, they're arguing over a girl. And I thought, a whole school against a whole school? And I need to clean the crap out of my ears. Where's my spoon? I'll just start spooning out so I can hear properly. Oh,
Yeah, no, squirrels. They must have been fighting over a girl or over those nut things they
an
eat.
acorn. They were fighting over an acorn, no doubt.
Yeah.
I love David Attenborough. He was showing these squirrels once, and apparently, they bury a little acorn or a nut hoard before winter, and he was watching them, and he says, but you've got to be really careful, he says, because they do steal from each other. And so, like, there was this, they showed this other squirrel who was like looking on as this squirrel kept coming back to this, hole he'd made for all these nuts. And when he went off to find another one, this other squirrel came in and took out an acorn and buried it himself. And so he's doing this while the other one's away finding more. And he's suddenly realized this pile's not getting any bigger, it's actually getting smaller. And so he realizes it's the other squirrel. So he starts stealing his nuts back from the other squirrel.
Oh my God, that is funny when that happens.
Yeah, it was, and you can imagine David Attenborough narrating that. I mean, he just such a great little.
One.
I just love listening to his voice. He's just so funny.
And
But yeah.
DK Jen said to Suzanne, what about 72 stitches for the hat? And he said, I've just been painted bachelor buttons in one of my new pots. And Eden loves David Attenborough. Thanks,
Mm.
DK. I'm going to try 80, and seems big, especially since I'm using pink yarn.
And where's my
What's the worsted weight yarn? Is that a
worsted
10?
weight? That's a 10. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
Um.
don't want to be doing 102 two
mm,
stitches like what I do, because I
Where's
thought you were doing it with the Aran weight, which is what our 8 ply.
Where's my hat? I did one. I did one recently. Um. In the round, and I did it. You said do 106, but I know I'm a little bit looser, I think, probably than you.
Hmm.
So that doesn't sound good, does it? Yeah, don't
But the thing
ignore I
is,
said that.
that's what the pattern I've got says. Use
Says, yeah,
106.
6. But I know I'm a loose knitter, and every time I follow a pattern, the hats end up being too big. So I thought I'll put 100 on. So I put 100 on. We're using an 8 ply, which is a DK weight, which is also a 3 weight, and it was perfect. And I
Hmm.
was really pleased with it. It was really worked out very well. And that was in yeah, I say a 3 weight. So if you're using, yeah, worsted, I think worsted is a 10 ply. Pretty sure it is.
Geez, that would be like my 10 ply here, like this one.
That's true, Jennifer. DK, it does depend if you're doing knit 2, purl 2, or knit 1, purl 1, or crochet. So you could do
Yes.
like the
So
crochet stretchy binder.
that's, but see, that's our 10 ply. So that's what you'll be knitting with. And I've tried that on the 106, and yes, it does turn out too
Yeah,
big.
it's like a bucket. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you've got
Hi,
a
Racing.
unless you've got a huge head, but
Hair,
yeah.
yeah, or
Um,
lots of hair. Sometimes if you've got lots of hair, it's handy to have a
yeah.
really big
I
hat.
know you said a lot of years ago there was a grey squirrel invented in England, and the Brits were getting fed up and turned the squirrels into pies. I've heard about those pies.
That invasion is still valid. I mean, they will often sort of say if you are going to go sort of shooting squirrels, only shoot the grey ones, because apparently they're very aggressive and they are killing off all the red or brown ones, whatever colour you want to call them, which
Mhm.
is the ones that are native to the UK. Yeah,
Hi,
so.
Racine. No, he said didn't have a hammer on me, so I've gotten a little primate and used a rock to drive those spikes in the ground. Oh well, hope that works.
Oh, once again, I got the wrong end of the conversation there. I didn't have a hammer on me, and I thought, oh my goodness, no, he's killing squirrels with a hammer.
Well,
But I had a rock, and I'm thinking, what are you talking about? Oh
hey,
my goodness, this is
we
what
always
happens when
think
we
of
have two
something.
conversations. Oh,
Hello, Racine. She said hello to everyone in chat. And hi, Racine and Tom. So that
oh
is the
dear.
last of my black yarn that I've got left.
Oh wow. What are you
Mm.
going to do with that?
Nothing. Use it as stuffing.
That's a good. I was just going to say that. Use it as stuffing. Yeah.
But lucky enough, look, I got more black yarn.
Oh well, you're fine then.
Yes, my friend Stephanie's got me full.
Okay, well, Suzanne, a 2 by 2 ribbing tends to be less stretchy or less sort of tight, if that makes sense,
Mm.
than the 1 by 1. So you definitely would need less stitches. Mm.
My thing didn't go down because I forgot to take it down there. And Jennifer is racing salad to Jennifer. Racing said thank you. I had fun on that one. Racing, I saw your one stitch blanket short. Very nice, definitely. Yeah, I like the 2 by 2 ribbing on a hat.
Mm. Me too. It looks nicer than the 1 by 1, but
Mm,
I find the and you're right, Dinky. It flows better because the 1 by 1 it's just constantly changing, knit per and it's like, oh goodness,
am I ever going to get to the end of it?
you never, you don't, you never feel like you're going to get to the end of it. So I
And then
agree. Two
and
by
then it
two is much better.
depends. Is she doing it in the round
Yeah,
or is she doing it on straight needles?
yeah. That one shouldn't make a huge amount of difference because obviously it's going to be sewn up. But yeah, um, you could even, if you're really, really worried about it, I would just do a little swatch of say 20 or 30 stitches of the knit 2 purl 2, then measure it whilst it's stretched,
Mm.
and then measure the head that you're going to put it around, and then you know how many multiples of that the swatch you need to do to fit. A three
Yeah,
by two. Oh, that's interesting. I've never tried that.
so you knit three, purl two, knit
Mm,
three, purl two.
yeah,
But would that
interesting.
work? Would that work on 106 stitches though?
5 into 106. No, it would go into 105.
But then the pattern won't work out when I need to decrease later.
No, well, you could always once you finished your knit 3, purl 2, you could then just add one extra stitch and then continue with the hat, and then the decreases would work out.
Oh, Suzanne's working in the rounds.
Yeah.
So here, I'd probably do the 2 by 2.
Mm, yeah.
That's what I would. That's what
Mm,
I would do is 2 by 2.
yeah.
But then my pattern is. You hear me cutting because I'm cutting up the bit of paper that I've written on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd go 2 by 2. That's what I would do. I'm drinking water and Salt Lake, and in
Mm.
Salt Lake, Utah, have 2 days off. Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Well, enjoy your time off.
Yes. I was wondering. I was going to ask you in a minute where racing would be because I
Mm,
think the other day I think they were on the road as
okay.
as well. I think when she was in 106 slip, 106 slip an exercise off the needle when joining.
Yeah. But then for if you still want to make sure that your decreases are going to be spot on, you would just increase the extra one again, just so that you've got the right number of stitches for decreasing.
Mm.
But I would just fudge it. I would just not worry. I'd worry, too much. But you get a nice looking crown, nice even crown if you do have the right number of stitches.
Yeah, that's what I like about the pattern that I got
Mm,
because when I start decreasing, you knit one already, so that one doesn't count. Then you knit 11, knit 2, knit 11, knit. So when you get to the last, you just got that one stitch.
mm,
And then you do
yeah.
the same thing when it gets to the next one. You knit one, then you knit 10. So you constantly got the one
Uh,
on the other hook already.
Susan says that the hat is for donations, so it doesn't really matter, as I don't know whose head it will be going. Well, then you'll be fine. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, it could, if it's going to donations, it could be going to someone homeless, and they could be very. I mean, I don't want to sort of stereotype, but they could be very dishevelled, lots of hair because they don't get haircuts, and so and if they are, especially during the winter time, if they are wearing hats. They might be wearing multiple hats, so it doesn't matter if it does get big. You know
mm.
what I mean? It
And
doesn't really matter.
and the
Yeah.
other hat pattern that I got, you don't do as many rows, but when I did it, like I measured on my head, not thinking I'm going to make it longer, so I added uh, an extra couple of rows to make them a little bit longer to go under the earlobe,
Yeah.
make it sure
Yeah.
the ears are
Yeah.
a little bit, warmer. Which I haven't done any of those hats for a while, so.
Yeah, you've been a while. It's been a while since you've done
But I got some
any
yarn,
of
some
those.
nice yellow yarn there that might do the pattern one first, because I haven't done any of those ones for a while.
Well, I'm waiting for Bendigo Woolen Mills to tell me that they've posted my order. I placed an order. They brought out sparkly yarn. And
Wow.
it's the first time they've ever made a sparkly yarn, so I was very excited about that. So I've
Mm.
ordered some of that, and I've ordered some yes, I ordered some. Oh, they got some new sock yarn colors, and I ordered some of that as well.
And Eden asked you how many coffees
Yeah,
she
got
had.
me
You
one.
answered it one,
One.
and options Suzanne said DK. I think was it Friday when I did my live. I did say I'm not being a neighbour, Sam, but Saturday Spotlight had sale.
I
So I was
did see
just,
that. I did
I
see
was,
the sale. I've been avoiding Spotlight. I was so annoyed when did go to Spotlight. They were selling because I told you, no, those eggs was selling for $5 when I paid $12.50. But there weren't very many left because every time, and they were limiting people to four only each.
Yeah, because they
So
were popular.
yeah.
Are you ladies
Mm,
making winter items? Yes, I will be.
yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
well, my blankets can be winter items, and I will need to make some more hats too.
Mm,
Once I got some of these stockings done, because I can't do the navy blue till I go and get the navy blue and white until I go and get the navy blue.
yeah. Let me just get this.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. I need 6 more stitches. How much is Bendigo Mills? Eden's asking.
Depends on the yarn. It is 100% wool, so it isn't going to be cheap. But it's, to me, it's a lot cheaper than other superwash 100% wools. You get 200-gram balls. I think they range from like $16 to $22. It just depends on the type of yarn, you know. I want to share this if I can. Michael's started a crochet along. You know,
Okay,
Michael from
MVL.
yep, it's a Tunisian shawl, and it's I think a 6-week thing, and it started today. So I'm just going to drop that because I'm making this. I am going to try and make this. Because Suzanne was saying, "Are you ladies making winter items?" And that's probably one of the things I will try and make. Um, I've just got to rummage up enough yarn for it.
Is that the yarn that you were showing the other day? Those cotton yarns, the on the bobbins that you said you might have had at least 1,500 meters,
Yes,
and Michael
I
said,
had, yeah, I had the Stanley, didn't I? I had the
yeah.
Stanley cake. Yeah, I still can't find the white one yet, but the Stanley cake. Yeah, here's my Stanley. Oops. My Stanley's very, but it's not, doesn't look like it's they're classing it because of the halo, they're classing it as a thicker yarn than it actually is. I mean, they're classing this as I think a 10 ply, but it's quite thin. What are they classing it as? 700 meters, 750 meters. It's acrylic wool, mohair, and polyester. What size hook did they tell me to use? A 5 to a 7 hook. So they're saying that this is like a 4 weight through to a thingy. I might even get really, really creative and split because I think it's 4 strands. Was it 3? Oh, it's only 3. Oh, no, it is 4. I could almost split the strands, and then that would be the perfect thickness for what I want. That's what I might do.
Sam's Eden wanted to know, Sam, have you tried the bag a day yarn? I want to buy some for Mum. Eden, I wouldn't even. To me, I wouldn't get it coming here. Not with the way things are going with.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
it's meant to be good yarn.
yeah,
She does dye her own yarns now.
yeah.
But as your mum says, with tariffs, yeah, I'd wait.
Wait until certain people are out as presidents,
Yeah.
and we're
He's
going to
only
leave
got,
it there.
yeah, he's only got a few more years, so.
Yeah. Suzanne said, "I love your Tunisian project, Sam.
Oh, thank you.
I'd love to see your Tunisian project. Hi,
Oh, you
Miss
will.
Gloria. How are you?" She says, "Hi, everybody." And
Hello,
hello,
hello.
Gloria, says Eden. I got to get some more hats done for
Mm,
for the wellness room because I took up the 11 that I had done,
mm.
and I got none left in my. But I'm looking down because my bag's here where I normally hold it, and it's emptied.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need
Got
some.
it's got yarn in it, but it's empty with everything else.
You need to fill it up with hats for
So I
sure.
need to fill it up. And I got
Mm.
the velvet yarn done and blanket done, and then I've just got to do the scrap one now, but can't do the scrap one when you don't have any scrap yarn, and
No,
that one's
yeah,
not going to go anywhere,
no, you won't get very far at all. No.
so it's not worth doing that one. But luckily enough that I've got yarn there that I can, do a couple of rounds and change
Mm.
change So, and I want to do the black glass like what I did with the
Yeah.
last blanket.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. I think
and
it's a pretty edge, yeah, if you do
yeah.
black.
And Eden's going, hello to Glory. Fair enough, Eden said. And hi, Glory said, DK Jen. Yeah, Eden, I wouldn't be ordering anything out of America at the moment, and it's not worth us sending anything to them
Mm.
either.
I was really surprised about the blanket I sent because I finally got that posted off. I was expecting it to cost me a lot more than it did to send. I just hope that the person receiving it doesn't then have to pay tariffs on it, because it only cost me 55 Australian to send. I was honestly thinking, because it's so heavy, I thought this is going to cost me a fortune. I was expecting, over 150,
Mm,
Um, but no, it was 55, but that was because I think too, because it was in a bag and not a box. Because I sent a box to the UK once and that was the same weight, but it was $70.
mm.
But because it was a box, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I sent one to the US 1 year, and it cost me $120.
Yeah. It's not cheap. It's not cheap for us to send stuff. And because everybody who's sort of I say everybody, most of the people subscribed to our channels are from UK or the US. If we do want to do a competition or a giveaway or anything, we know we're going to be out, we're going to have to pay a lot for postage.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like we've got a lot of Australian base or whatever.
no, because a lot of ours are international.
Yeah.
Scraps are good for all sorts of small projects. I've got a box of them, or use the scraps as stuffing. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what that one would be.
Yeah.
Or if I can't use it and I can't use it for stuffing, well, I'll just leave it like that, put it in the bag and donate it to the op shop. And then
Yeah.
they can sell the bag scraps for
Whatever. Yeah.
to raise money to help, the less fortunate.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I mean, I hate throwing away any yarn really. Um, but yeah.
But I think I did don't give them one bag once because it wasn't really enough to make anything out of. So I just thought, well, yeah.
Mm.
But now I sort of try and use it up now because with the way price of things are going up at the moment, it's better off. I've got to unpick my thing because it didn't work out properly. Did that to me yesterday too, and I got the right amount of stitches on there.
Mm.
And it's annoying, and it's black that you've got to unpick. Eden said, if I do a giveaway, I'm hoping it's Australian only. LOL, I only have a handful of Aussies. Haha.
Well, I mean, that's what a lot of Americans will do. They will say, US only. So, I mean, we're justified if we just say, Australian only. But as you say, there's not many
Yeah,
that we would have that Australian only.
but the thing is, though, this is what I try and say, and then people get a bit offensive. There's more people in the US for them to say US only, but then the US forget the other percentage is your international. You
Yeah.
need to be fair. Fair is fair. If
Mm.
you're going to have a competition, if
Yeah.
you cannot afford to send it international, then don't have a competition.
Well,
Because to me, you look at it,
yeah.
you know, we help you get monetized. We help you watch your videos. We help be there when you're live. But
Or just have monetary, like, PayPal gift card or something like that. I think that's probably the best way to go. If you've got a lot of, if you've got international people, I think that's a really good way to go. You sort of say, oh, we'll give you an Amazon gift card for X amount of dollars, or, you
yeah, but
know,
their X amount of dollars for Amazon, which I won one day, you don't you get what, $5? There's nothing on Amazon to buy for $5.
no, but it helps go towards, yeah. That's the way I look at it. I mean, those cards have a pretty good life on them these days. So I mean, you just sort of look at your wish list and you think, oh, okay, I'll add it, put it towards that, so I don't have to pay as much. That's the way I look at it. But yeah,
Mm.
But that's the only. I mean, well, I think I told you. I mean, we won't name names, but I did have an experience once where, you know, I had won uh, a prize from somebody in the US who had said it was international, and then when my name was drawn, the person turned and was told that I was in Australia. She lifted up the bag, which was quite heavy, and said, "I can't afford to post this to Australia. Let's redraw it." And they redrew and pulled someone else's name.
Mm.
And to me, that was really bad because if you're saying it's international, you got to stick to it. It's like me with the blankets. I said, "Yep, they're going to be international," and then the tariffs come in, and I'm thinking, "Oh my god, what's going to happen? How much is this going to cost me now?" But I'd already said it was going to be international, so I'm not going to back out of it, because
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
changed. Yeah.
When a lot of channels do giveaways and they say international, and as soon as they know where you are, oh no, you're not getting it. I'm sorry, but when you say international, it should be
Mm.
international
National. Yeah. I mean, the
or
person did
don't have
offer.
them.
The person did give me a monetary prize instead. But honestly, I wanted the prize. It was it was a really, I mean, there was a great project bag that I loved the pattern of. There were bag straps in there, so you could make your own bag, and then you had the really lovely straps. There were Stanley cakes in it. I think there was a furls hook, an Odyssey furls hook, or at least a furls hook in there. It had lovely, lovely, all this stuff, and I was like, yeah, and the monetary value that I was given was obviously nowhere near the cost of what everything was in the prize. I mean, it was. I'm not, I was grateful that I got what I got, but I just would have rather have gotten the prize that I had been
Mm.
promised. But never mind, it happens, and that's why I thought, no, I'm not
Suzanne
backing
said
out.
yes, CK electronic gifts are good for everyone. True Blue says Eden. I won a
Yeah.
prize of one yarn from Australia about 3 years ago.
Mm.
Hey KK, how are you? And
Hi,
Eden's
KK.
saying don't forget the live chat, and everyone's saying hello to KK there. No, I don't.
Mm.
To me, if you say international, I'm sorry. When you say international, it
You,
should you
yeah,
post
you've got to be prepared, I think, to stick to it. Yeah.
yeah.
you know. Or you can do things what like Michael has done, which I think is really good too. He'll have a giveaway specifically for those who are international, which is usually a monetary prize of $50 or whatever it might be, 25, 50, whatever. And then he'll have giveaways for US only, which would be a physical prize which he can post.
Mm.
So I think that's pretty, fair because then, rather than sort of have it for everybody and say, but if you happen to be international, you won't get the yarn, you'll only get cash. He actually has one solely for international and only
See,
international can
I
join.
agree with that because he
Yeah,
explains that this is the
yeah,
international and this
only,
is
yeah.
only US.
He's and he's also does that with members as well. When he's done member giveaways, and he'll say, okay, this is members only. I'm doing a members only giveaway, which I think is great too, because when people are paying a membership, it's nice for them to get a little gift back,
Mm.
every now and then. But yeah,
And
so
Eden's saying, don't forget the thummies, and everyone's saying hello to everyone. I won't say all
yeah,
again because it's everyone. And KK said, we are good,
yeah,
hoping
doing
everyone
well.
here is well. Yes, we are.
Did you have a good Easter, KK? I hope you did.
And then Kristen, I like when I was watching the video, one of the videos of KK's, she was doing that beautiful star pointed blanket.
Oh, the star blankets, yeah, they're
You
really
could just
nice.
see her working on it, and I love the colours.
Mm. That's the only chance she gets to crochet is
Mm.
when she does a live or does videos with her mum because she is just so busy at the moment.
Yeah, and I
Mm.
think it's so beautiful and everything.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
it's nice, it's nice that you see her doing that. So,
Mm.
and yes, they do. She does get very busy. Kristen does.
Yeah, she does.
KK, I'm sorry if I pronounced Kristen's name wrong because sometimes I have trouble with S's.
Is there a way, I wonder, to buy and send like you did, Sam, where it's possible to buy from the company? Yeah, I think that's another option as well. Certainly. Like if I've got my daughter in the UK, so if I want to send, I sent my grandson all these toys for his birthday. So I went to the UK Amazon and I put what I wanted in the basket, Amazon UK, paid for Amazon UK. There was no postage because I'd spent a certain amount. And so, yeah, I don't have to worry about postage and all the gifts because KK's referring to, I sent some hats. I think
Yep.
it was only two hats.
Well, that's right.
But
Yes,
I
you
bought
got
the
them off.
I got them off
Yes.
Amazon US. So that, yeah, there is that way to do it. And I can't remember who it was does do that. They will like buy oh no, it might be even be Maureen when she does her monthly giveaway. She doesn't care where in the world you are. What she does is go shopping with you. So she'll give you X amount of dollars or whatever to spend, and she will go onto the website with you, and they'll on in your country where all the yarn that you want to buy. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And look at yarn with you, and you choose yarn, and you say, okay, this is what I want to buy. I want to buy this, this, and this, and then she just puts the bill, sort of thing, and then it comes to you
That's a
from
good idea.
whatever country you're in. So I like that idea rather than if you're giving away a physical, it's probably a good idea to be able to sort of say, well, like Maureen does, I'm going to go shopping with you. The whole idea of, and she does, she gets, she picks a time with the winner and says, let's go on the online and let's go to the website and let's have a look at what you want to buy.
That's
But
what I like.
she sets them at a limit, but I
Yeah.
mean, obviously you've got to have a limit, but yeah, it's
Oh, yes,
great.
of course, you need to, don't you? That's what I like about the wish list that Nightbot drops, because
Mm,
there's yarn in there that, okay, she wants this yarn, well, I'm going to buy that yarn
yeah.
and whatnot. And then that
And
way,
it's,
when, like what Stephanie did, and then what I did was I went back and took those colours off and replaced it with new colours that I
yeah,
want. So that's
yes.
why I like Nightbot dropping it, because some of us don't have PayPal.
No.
And
And yeah.
that's why I do my wish list on Amazon to
Mm,
make it easier for people to go on the link. Oh, she wants that color yarn. All right, I'll get what she's got there,
mm,
sort of thing and
yeah.
whatnot and
It's
whatnot.
Yeah, it's really easy, KK. Now normally if you click on if you like type in Amazon, it's going to take you to the Amazon US. But what you do instead is you search for Amazon UK or Amazon Australia or New Zealand or wherever, and then it'll come up with, Amazon AU or Amazon NZ, for New Zealand, and you go to that one. And then you sort of it'll say what address, and you put in the address for the person who you are sending or wanting to send it to. And then basically you just go through the process of ordering what you want to order. And then, when you go through the checkout, you've got make sure the address is the address of the person that you want it to go to, and you just pay for it like you would with your normal card. So it's really very easy. And like I say, I'm grateful I figured that out because I can send presents to my grandson all the time.
Mm.
I can be a really spoiling grandma and send
Or
him
you
stuff all
can
the
because
time.
they're in the UK and you're here.
They're in the UK, and it's great. And you can even join. Like I'm an Amazon Prime member in Australia, so I pay the whatever. So I get the Prime TV and free postage. But you could even join if you were doing it a lot, like I am with my daughter. I'm considering becoming a member in the UK as well, simply so that my postage will always be free and
Mm.
then I can always send something, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I mean, if you spend over a certain amount, it's going to be free anyway. So yeah.
And KK said we had a bliss. It is the only time we get to crochet, although she's been working on her new project.
Mm,
Nope, you've got it right, said KK. That's because of the way I was trying to say Kirsten. I've got to get the S's out. I'm fine, KK. How are you both? I meant country, not company. We knew what you
yeah,
meant.
yeah,
Yes, Jennifer, we are all good, said KK. Sam, I need you to email and explain to me how to do that.
just did. And she goes, yep,
Yeah,
she's got it, I think. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, you can't give from your stash, but still, it's a way to send yarn options. Yeah.
yeah, Yep.
Cool, thank you. Love that. And DK says Antonella is doing a yarn swap where you use your stash only, hooking and stitches
Oh,
items to style.
that's
Okay.
a good idea. I like that. Yeah.
It's a shame Prime doesn't travel across
It
account.
is such a shame. Or I would even pay a couple of dollars above what I pay already if I was offered international option, where I could go to any Amazon around the world. That would be really good. So you're not buying a whole new subscription to a new, what you can get the free if you find that if you've got a period of time where you're going to be sending out a lot, you could actually do the trial. When you first go there to do it, they will offer you a 1 month trial. So if you sign up for the trial and remember to cancel, then you will get all your postage for free. And then you could send all these things to people, lots of different people. The key is remembering to change the address.
Yes,
So sign up for the free, Prime trial in the country. Remember to cancel. But
yeah,
then, yeah, it's great. I love it because it still shows you the prices of the stuff in your country's, pricing and everything else. I love it. It's a really great way of still getting involved. Like with the hat thing, I
yeah,
really wanted to contribute to something, and and that's all I was able to do at the time was that. But in hindsight, posting some hats probably wouldn't have been that expensive. Now I know how the heavy my blanket was and how it wasn't that bad. So maybe this year you'll
yes.
get a few handmade hats from me.
KK said if
Mm.
it helps, we often just call her Chris. I have since she was born. Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good, Chris. It makes it a bit more easier. That's a great idea, Sam. And oh, I forgot to cancel before, and we had to call the bank to figure out what was.
Yeah, that was me. That's me. Actually, I've just finished doing these two. I've just finished making these two hats with the new stretchy binder, which I'm doing. I've done a video. It's coming out tomorrow or the next day. I can't remember. I think it's coming out Wednesday, Thursday. But yeah, so I've just done, these would be sort of ideal perhaps for you. And the yarn is beautiful. It's the
Hmm.
Big Twist Menagerie, and I do love it, and it's very, very soft.
Oh, KK said, what did the postage end up being on your blanket, Sam?
It was 55 Australian dollars. So I'm just going to say maybe 35, 40 US, which it's not cheap, but I was thinking it was going to be like over 150. I really did think it was going to be a lot. Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah.
But
Oh, there
that's
you go.
okay.
DK has a US and a UK Amazon account. It's a good idea, if you could afford to do it and sign up and have multiple accounts, especially if you are got relatives and you're sending gifts all the time to them. It's not a bad idea to have a multiple accounts.
And KK said, yeah, I'm behind on making hats. Me too.
Mm,
I haven't made any
me
since the
too.
crocheting's taken off.
It's not bad considering how big. Like I say, I'd sent a box of goodies to a friend in the UK, and it was a similar weight to the blanket, and that was like $70 to go to the UK. But I think boxes tend because they measure the box as well as weigh it, and and that makes a difference as well. But the blanket was in a bag, so I'm thinking that that's why it was less. But yeah, so at least I know ballpark what it's going to cost me.
Mm. But it's gone, so hopefully it won't be
Yes.
long. And
Well, it's landed in LA, so
oh, cool.
yeah, it got there. It's waiting for customs, I think. So that
Mm.
could be a while actually, because I just realised that they've got a TSA. What's that? Terminal security agents or something
Mm.
aren't getting paid. Are they getting paid now? I can't
I
remember.
don't know.
There was an issue with them not being paid.
DK Gens only because I can buy US yarn from Amazon,
Ah,
US where I can from the companies in the US. You know how
yeah.
if we buy the Amazon yarn on that US yarn on Amazon, just to get three of them, we're looking anything from when I looked $36, anything up to $72.
Oh yeah, they hit us hard for the red heart sort of
Mm.
yarns, or you'll get a 3-pack, and it'll be, they'll offer asking 60, $70, and it's like, for 3 skeins of yarn.
And I can go
I
to
can I
Spotlight
can
and
buy,
buy
and I'm
my own.
like, I can buy 100% merino from Bendigo Woolen Mills for less. Three skeins.
Yep.
It is
And yeah, I
crazy.
think it's cheaper here in Polly Miller's. I sent a baby blanket to a niece and it was around $9.
Yeah. See, that's good. That's a good price.
And
But
they
yeah.
finally got a release, I think, to pay them, but them only. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Well, that's good.
I'd like to order some of that Red Heart off Amazon, but I'm not paying the price for it.
No. Well, I got. Oh, now hang on. Oh no, I think K. Yeah, KK is. I'm still not knowing what this yarn is, KK. I still don't know. You were here last time. Still don't know. Still trying to work it out. It's definitely a granny yarn, but yeah, I can't work it out. I've got a few people with their detective caps on and their magnifying glasses, and trying to work out what it is.
Yeah.
See, £24. Yep, that'd be 48 Australian dollars. So yeah, that's around about the average price. But some of them will want like 70 odd dollars, and then some might only want 50 Australian dollars. So it really does it varies.
Yeah, I agree with you, KK there. Red
Mm,
Heart is more expensive on Amazon.
yeah,
I've ordered Red Heart SS twice. I don't know what the SS is, but I know it's Red
Super
Heart.
Saver, I think it is. I think it's our Super Saver one, which is
Uh,
similar to our.
Our Templo one that I use.
Yeah, that's right. I think the similarity is almost negligible. You know.
And
Yeah.
I don't know what it is either. I have looked and looked. I thought I had found it, but it had
Yep.
blue in it.
Yep. Was it Dinky thought she'd found it? Or no, Laurie thought she'd found it. She said, "Oh, I've got a load in my stash." I'm pretty sure it's that. And she said, "I think it's a self-striping one." I said, "Oh no, it's not self-striping." I said, "You've got to consider that each color grows in length." So I said, "It's definitely a granny square or something like that." And then someone suggested that it could be the new Love Heart one or the flower one, but they have fewer colors. It's got 5 colors, so it really is. But they are millends, and that's the other issue. Because they're all millends, does that mean that one of the colors is wrong? And that's why it's a millend, and that's why we can't figure out what the color is.
Maybe one of the colours should have been black instead of.
Yeah, or should have been white
Mm.
to finish off with. Maybe the dark green should have been white, but yeah, I don't know.
KK said Red Heart has gotten so rough. DK said, I don't think RHS is able to post to UK from companies. And KK said, I think Nisi said Red Heart Parrot, but I think that was in blue. That has blue in it.
Yeah. This is sort of, I mean, I suppose it's sort of a blue, but I don't know.
That's coming across violet.
Yeah. I mean, to me it's a violet too, but
Mm.
yeah.
She thinks that there was one from Michael's that also had similar, but I think it also had blue.
Mm. Yeah, it's a quandary. It's a quandary, but not to worry. It's just nice to have a little mystery to work on. Keeps me thinking.
And get
But
everybody else's mind thinking too.
yeah, but yeah, I like puzzles. But only when I can solve them.
What colours did you say it has in there?
Starts with yellow. So the yellow
Yellow.
would be the center one. Then it
Yep.
goes to red.
Yep.
Then it goes to like I don't know what you would call a burgundy or a deeper red. And then it goes to like a violet blue, and then green is the last one. Exactly, KK. It's because it's a mill end. But don't forget, if it was a mill end, they made the mistake an awful lot of times because all of these are the same,
And
and they're
that's a
all
big mistake.
mill-ends. And that's a big mistake. They've obviously it's run quite a while before they've realised the mistake
I'm
because
just
they all have the
trying
same
to Google
colours.
something.
Yeah. Oh, look, have a look. I mean, if you can find it, we'll go, yay! Oh,
Yeah,
thank you, Racine. Yeah, I'm just doing an actual blanket for myself for a change. I've got so much of the yarn. I'm hoping that I can do a corner to corner that will actually go over my queen size bed. So, yeah, someone messed up, says KK. You're right, someone messed up big time by the looks of things. Yeah, so
how do you spell burgundy?
BUR,
Yep,
not, yeah, GUNDY. Let me know, people, if I spelt that wrong.
Burgundy. Yep, got it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I tend to spell the way I pronounce
Well,
it.
as I say, the way it sounds, yeah. Well, most
Mm.
people do. Let's face it, English is a terrible language to try and spell. It never spells the way it sounds. But yeah. Oh, nice cup of coffee. So coffee, coffee, coffee. That's the way, KK. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, not KK. Dinky.
Yep.
Mm.
They got one here called Granny Red Heart Granny Square, but it's got black in it.
Yeah. They've all got black or white in them. Every granny every granny Red Heart one has got ends in black or white, or the off-white they call it, or soft white I think they call it. Yeah, and obviously this one doesn't. And I'm pretty sure it's a red heart. It really feels like a red heart. And when I got it before I wound it up again, it looked like red heart skeins, the really long skeins. So it was
It
definitely a
is
red
that
heart.
one, but it's got black in it.
Yep, yep, and no blue, and no green. Yeah, no green.
Yeah, there is blue. It's hidden. You can just see
Oh,
it.
okay,
Here somewhere you can just see it.
okay.
It's hidden. Here
Mm,
in this side, it's hidden. It's on this side, but it is
okay.
hidden.
It should be, yeah. It's usually a picture
Yeah.
of the actual.
Here, see? Now you should we'll see now. Now you can see it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There, that is sneaky. Hmm. Who knows? It
But
may
I'm guessing
forever
it's
remain a mystery.
well, it's definitely got to be a red heart somewhere. But I'd go
Mm,
with KK. That I think in there. Hey, Chris. Um, I'm definitely thinking it's a red heart, but where it should have been. You're saying violet, where it should have probably been blue.
mm. See, I must have dreamt it, but I thought,
And I'm guessing the green should have probably been. What color do you finish with green? I think they should have been black.
yeah. Well, I did wonder. I thought that I heard that Red Heart were bringing out a rainbow one,
Do you want to
and
put
this would be the perfect rainbow colours. But there's only 5 colours, and doesn't a rainbow have 6?
um
7. So, but
six? I
I
think.
thought that's what it was. I thought maybe it was a rainbow one that Red Heart had brought out. But yeah, I've been
Mm.
to that website even. Yarnspirations now doing Red Heart. Red Heart website is actually like officially shut down because Yarnspirations has taken over Red Heart.
Okay,
Yeah. Mm.
that's interesting to know.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Oh, I love the little butterfly, Chris.
I know, isn't
That's
it cute?
cute.
I get a kangaroo beside my name. I like how he comes up with little
Yes, Maggie, you
little.
can jump up. Come on. Just don't
Oh,
claw me to death. I like to show KK. Look, KK, look what my cat did to me. Look what she did to me, KK. Yeah, don't eat me. You're horrible. She even got my booby. But I'm not going to
yes,
show you that.
there's the tail.
Yeah, there's the tail. 7 colours for a rainbow. Yes, thank you, Dorothy. Yeah, I knew. So it's not even enough colours for a rainbow one. And that could be the mistake, that they left off 2 colours. I don't know.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have 2 reds in the rainbow though.
Oh, don't baffle me with logic, woman.
Because they're missing pink.
I know. There isn't a pink. No, is there a pink? No,
Okay, we're going to go and check out the rainbow colours.
colours, yeah. There's definitely a yellow and a violet, and a green and a blue,
And a
and
yellow.
a yellow.
Rainbow
Yeah.
colours in order. They go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
So
That's
yeah, see,
1, 2,
indigo would
3,
be the
4.
blue. Oh yeah, hang on. Yeah, I don't know. See, it doesn't even make sense for that. But I probably just dreamt that they did a rainbow one. I probably heard someone
And then
saying they
sometimes it
should do a
depends.
yellow one. Hello, Zach.
And then so they're the colours: red, orange, yellow, blue, green,
Mm.
indigo, and violets.
Yeah, that's right, Dorothy. No pink. Which really makes that
Oh, hang
song
on.
that we used to sing as kids really wrong. Remember that song? Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. Oh, you can sing a rainbow. Yeah. Your neighbour started, darling. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh dear. Bellow, Lisa and Sam. Yes, well, you can bellow at us all you like. Poor Lisa. I think we may have to go if her neighbours don't stop. Yeah. Yep, there. Because they can get very, very nasty, and the language can get very, very
Oh yeah,
colourful, shall we
I
say.
just heard the colourful language, and the car that was
More
there,
colourful than this.
and the car was doing donuts. So I'm guessing I'm going to
Oh,
have to go in a minute.
go. Yeah. Especially if they start
See
up
if we
again.
can.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can hang out for 2 more minutes, and then I better get going because
It might also be a discontinued colour. I have looked on discontinued websites too, KK. Oh, I've been investigating.
at least I didn't pull
Uh,
a Jello, Eden. I didn't like I did the other day to you. We can't hear them, but I'm sorry you can. Yeah,
she was
I
muted. She
I
was muted.
quickly muted myself quick enough before you
Mm,
got to hear everything, so you
yeah.
wouldn't have heard. That's why
Mm,
you couldn't hear it.
yeah. She protects our delicate little ears.
Yes, and I do not want YouTube to be giving me a strike because
Yeah.
that's not my
Yeah. I don't think that you'd actually get it technically a strike, but you don't want to offend anyone who's watching either, you know?
no, because this is supposed to be a safe place, not
Mm.
a rainbow coloured speaking place.
Yeah, the only rainbows we speak are colourful rainbows.
That is
Yeah.
for sure.
I like doing rainbow colour. Oh, so do I, Dorothy. And I love the fact that with
Yeah.
if you're doing a rainbow project, you do a little bit of black in between or white in between to make the colours
Mm.
pop, and it looks really, really great.
Eden suggests the neighbours are quite colourful. And at
Mm.
9:44 a.m., we'll see how long they keep going.
Oh dear.
But yeah,
They've gone for hours and hours before. Literally, when she told me how many, I said, "Oh, they can't surely go for that." She says, "Oh, yes, they can. They can be 3-4 hours long, screaming at each other."
we're
I,
back.
oh, oh dear.
So,
I couldn't be bothered arguing with my ex for that long. I'd
oh,
say, "No, I'm going to bed, or I'm going out."
but the thing is, it doesn't matter whether they're high on whatever substance or coming off. It doesn't matter what time of day.
Mm,
or nights. So it's
yeah. They're not pleasant, Zach. They really aren't.
no. And the thing is, the people who own the properties they were in are doing nothing about them.
Chewing. You're chewing that now. Oh,
What's she doing?
she's chewing things again. Stop it. Stop chewing boxes and wire and oh, honestly.
Put her in the cat run.
Nope. Oh, I wish I had one. Come on. No. I might have to make one just for her. Cat prison. We'll call it cat hell.
Yep.
Oh dear. So are we heading off?
Yeah, I'll start heading off before they start again
Mm,
because otherwise it's not going to be a pleasant life.
yeah. No. Well, that's a
And
shame.
I don't want anybody. I'll be calling the cops, but I understand that might cause issues. Okay, Kate, you want to know how
She
many
has.
times? And I had a missile thrown out my window, called the cops, and he SHIT'd himself. But the thing is, the KK, the police turn up, he jumps the back fence and runs. And I
And
told him,
and the woman call and his wife or partner or whatever
mm,
calls him back once the cops are gone.
and it starts all over again.
And they
I
start arguing. It's like, really?
and
Put
I
him in the
said,
bathroom.
I said to one of the coppers one day, "You need a car sitting at the back." Because he jumps the fence this moment. He said, "Oh, how do you know?" I walked down and said,
Could
"Do you
see
see those
him.
2 bedroom windows there?" And they go, "Yep." That's how come you know exactly what's going on because I can see it. I even rang the cops one day, KK and everyone in chat. He had her in the backyard with his hands around her neck, and I was describing to the police. They didn't even turn up. So we said, "So you're going to turn up when she's dead?"
Mm. I always love that joke where they someone phones the police and says, "Oh, I'm being burgled. Help, come!" And they said, "Oh, we'll get there when we can. Could be, half an hour or more." And then so the bloke phones back 2 minutes later and he says, "Oh, don't worry, I just shot them all dead." And the police were there in 2 minutes. He obviously hadn't shot them all, but that was just his way of trying to get the cops there earlier, quicker.
Well, they already did it. They already done a search warrant in the house and found
Mm.
God knows what in there.
Oh dear.
And
Yeah.
she's had all her kids taken off her. KK said, "What a mess. We used to live next to someone similar. They end up using an ice pick to stab my tyres."
Oh, I'm sorry, Kaka. Yeah, that's awful.
I hate to think what he does to you. Oh, but you want to hear him here. 11 o'clock at night, the smoke alarms are going off because they decide to cook their steak at 11 o'clock at night and forget to, do what they've got to do with it or whatever it
Oh
is.
dear.
I
Or
can
pass
see
out or whatever.
I can see in their kitchen window and where their stove is, I can see what they're cooking.
You're Mrs. Mangle. That's who you are. You're Mrs. Mangle. That's it.
Well,
I'm calling you Mrs. Mangle from now on.
well, Mrs.
And
Mangle.
only Australian people will know who Mrs. Mangle is.
Well, I can be Mrs. Mangle on Neighbours quite easily, especially looking in their television.
Who was the Mrs. Mangle from Sullivan's? Or was she called
Yes,
Mrs. Mangle?
yeah,
What's her
wasn't it?
name?
There was one in the Sullivans. I'm sure she was Mrs. Mangle. But yeah,
Oh,
there was one in Neighbours too.
and
But
it was played by the same woman. It's hilarious. Played by the
yeah.
same actress. She was played a very good nosy neighbor. That woman did. She was brilliant. I loved her.
I would move quickly, KK, but there's no houses to be moving to.
Mm,
We've got a house shortage.
yeah, we do. They are building some new houses right near Lisa,
But
which are going to be government housing. So Lisa's hoping that maybe they'll be offered one of those.
hoping, but I doubt it.
Mm. Don't you dare. I can see the cord moving, Maggie. If you're chewing that cord, oh my goodness, honestly. If it's not your neighbours misbehaving, it's my cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? Seriously, cat? Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm going to have to go because it sounds like that person's back.
Okay, they're starting up, are they?
Yeah. I like the
Okay.
one from Prisoner Eden said.
Mm.
Yeah.
I never
All
watched
right,
Prisoner.
I'm going to go because they are back.
Okie doke. Well, take care,
Yeah,
everybody, and thanks
you
for
too,
watching.
and we'll catch up with you maybe later when it's quiet. Bye,
Yep. Okay.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.